afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of Filmfare, Joy Personal Care, and colleagues from the media fraternity. My name is Amanshi Chatwani, and on behalf of Filmfare, I have this wonderful opportunity of welcoming each and every one of you to the press conference for the most coveted awards platform in Bangla cinema, Joy Filmfare Awards Bangla 2024. Thank you so much for joining us here. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I'd like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guests on the panel. To Mr. Jesh Pillai, editor of Filmfare, to Mr. Sunil Agarwal, chairman and founder, Joy Personal Care, Ms. Roy CMO Joy Personal Care, and the very talented Ms. Kil Malik. Without further ado, let's shine the spotlight on the brands that have joined hands to make this momentous occasion possible. Filmfare, ladies and gentlemen, is a cinematic institution guiding the Indian film industry for over 70 years with a commitment to celebrating Indian cinema. Part of worldwide media, a leading lifestyle and entertainment media company under the esteemed umbrella of the Times Group, guided by the visionary leadership of Mr. Vinny Jain, Filmfare shares its home with other distinguished market-leading brands like Femina, Grazia India, Good Homes, Home and Design Trends, and many more. The partnership between Filmfare and the Bengali film industry has flourished over the years, fostering a platform where cinematic excellence thrives and talent is celebrated. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we unveil yet another chapter in our journey to honor the luminaries of Bengali cinema who've left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. Joy Personal Care is a proud title partner for the Filmfare Awards Bangla 2024. Since 1988, Joy has been committed to providing personal care products that maintains your natural beauty without confining you to stereotypes. Founded in Kolkata by RSH Global, Joy has expanded across West Bengal and beyond, offering quality hygiene and grooming solutions for all at affordable prices. Join us in celebrating Joy's ongoing mission to redefine beauty every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, join us in celebrating this monumental moment as we unveil the next chapter in the legacy of Filmfare Awards, celebrating the finest of Bengali cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to hear from our distinguished guests. May I now invite Mr. Jesh Pillai, editor of Filmfare, to share his thoughts on the Joy Filmfare Awards Bangla 2024. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, especially a huge thanks to Sunil ji and Polemy, Joy, which has been a part of our Bangla journey for years now. Thank you for your completely unstinted support. And we look forward to a further healthy partnership with you guys. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Filmfare Awards time and again. My memories of Kolkata actually coincide with our beautiful chief guest, Koel. She was the first person I met in Kolkata in 2013, and she was extremely warm. Neither did she ask me whether she's performing, neither did she ask me if there's anything to do. She just made me and Anuradha feel so much at home, and she took us home and she fed us as always. And it was just very beautiful. Thank you, Koel. My memories of Calcutta remain warm thanks to your warmth. And when I speak of warmth, I also have to talk about my memories of Bengali cinema. You know, it really, it's visual. It is Shupriya Devi saying "Ami bachte chai" in Meghe Daka Tara. That is my visual, you know, and of course Meghe Daka Tara being a seminal influence in my life, and of course then the movies of Ray. I mean, the magic of Madhubi, the magic of Soumitra sir. I mean, be it Mahanagar, be it Devi, be it Kanchanjunga, be it I'm talking about my absolute favorite. You know, Charulata, be it Kapurush.
Also, Nayok.
Yes, completely. Now I've lost count of the times I've seen Nayok actually. You know, that beautiful line, "Ektu bastobiktar obhab." I keep remembering that all the time.
And I want to go to the top and top. That is also a very, very famous line, very
Yeah,
popular line from
beautiful,
Uttam Kumar.
beautiful. So, really, Bangla cinema is in my DNA. And like I said, we celebrate excellence at Filmfare. And Bangla cinema has given us some of our most seminal moments of joy, and our memories are filled with Bangla cinema. This year also, it's been wonderful. The nominations are out, and Koel, as always, is one of our nominees for Mitin Mashi and Jongole Mitin Mashi.
Yes.
And of course, it's beautiful. You have films like Ardhangni, you have films like Shishpata, you have films like Prodhan, you have Baga Jatin, you have Mayar Jonjal. It's a healthy mix of art and commerce. It's beautiful. And I think the best thing about my job is I get paid to see movies. So it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful, watching movies and savoring all of them. Also, as always, we have a wonderful starry lineup with Koel herself performing. We have Shrabanti, we have Bonnie, we have Nusrat Faria. We have lots of wonderful, wonderful people performing, and of course, we also have Parambrata as the host, along with Shorashani and Saurav Das. So it promises to be. There's also one more surprise element which I cannot reveal now. So hold your breath and hold your horses. I'll have to reveal it on the final day. But with Koel also leading the star pack, there is you can be assured of a fantastic joyride, literally, at Filmfare. And I just hope we continue to celebrate excellence in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pillai, for sharing all of those exciting insights with us. May I now please invite Mr. Sunil Agarwal, Chairman and Founder of Joy Personal Care, to talk about this wonderful partnership with Filmfare Awards Bangla.
We are a brand born out of Bengal, and to associate with Bangla cinema in some way, where Filmfare really, honors the creativity and talent of this part of the world. And thankfully, it has restarted. It had a, somewhere it was muted in between. Now, for last few years, the Bangla Cinema Filmfare Awards have also started very well. And we are very proud that we are associated. And it gives a positive impact on community, both socially, so it's very good. And the Bengali cinema, we have also bought. In our earlier days, we used to watch a lot of Bengali cinema because those days there was not so much of distractions. We didn't have these mobile phones and all. So we were fed in our younger days with that black and white Bengali movies and almost seen all of Uttam Kumar and those movies. But these days, okay, little bit of distractions, but still Bengali cinema always attracts us. Very nice to get associated with Filmfare. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Agarwal, for sharing your thoughts with us. May I now please request Ms. Paulamy Roy, CMO of Joy Personal Care, to talk about the partnership with Filmfare.
Hi, everyone. Great to be back on this platform. And as Jitesh rightly mentioned, it's been quite some time, and it is a healthy partnership, I must mention, and that was the whole intent. Filmfare is the most coveted platform for celebrating cinema. It's great that we have come the regional way. It is the dream of every artist from the fraternity to get the Black Lady home. And at the same time, cinema by default is an aspiration, and millions of people build their dreams on it. People get entertained, and what better way to reach out to your own people, your consumers, by associating with Filmfare. Our intent has been very simple. Whatever happens in Bengal, especially in this part of the region, and of course there's a soft corner because we are based out of Bengal, we want to partner the good stuff that's happening over here. And leaving aside the kind of reach cinema gives us, leaving aside the fact that millions of people, it is a platform for marketing for us, yes, of course, but there's also a very honest intent from our end, because we believe in certain things like celebration of talent and creativity. We feel as a brand, if we can, we should partner such intents. We should partner such platforms. We should be able to, stand beside platforms like this and help them grow and nurture it in future. So it gives us immense pleasure that we've been able to do this for quite some time. It's been a healthy partnership, and we hope that this partnership continues. Filmfare continues to come to East, celebrate our cinema, and reach out to millions of people. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Roy, for sharing your thoughts with us here today. May I now take this opportunity to invite our versatile and absolutely gorgeous star of the afternoon, Ms. Kil Malik. I'd like to hand it over to her.
Hello, everybody. It's such a great moment now because I feel that Filmfare is it goes synonymous to cinema. It is about excellence in cinema, as Jitesh just mentioned, and the way Jitesh has given an introduction, I always really admire his thoughts, his depth of thinking, his way of talking, his everything, and also the love that he has for cinema, the kind of love that he has for our culture as well, Bengali culture. And also, I didn't want to interrupt him during the time that he said about, when he came to Calcutta for the first time. I think Calcutta is a city of joy. It is a place of a lot of love and warmth. And I think it is just something that, we could do as somebody coming from outside Bengal and, coming to Bengal and celebrating with us, our cinema, our film, our everything about the Bengali culture. It definitely it feels really nice. And the kind of love that he has for, like I just mentioned, the language that he has his complete grasp on, and the kind of he and Anuradha, both of them, really really as it was the first connection was as if we'd known each other for years before. So the connection really came very comfortably and easily. So this time I'm really, really looking forward to performing on Filmfare for the first time. I'm so excited because, as I just mentioned, that as a child, I still remember that every evening that we used to be seeing Filmfare, and we would be, like, no homework, no nothing, and just in front of the television set, me and my cousins and everybody in a joint family sitting in front of the television set and watching the entire thing of Filmfare, and who's getting the best director, who's getting the best actor, actresses, and everything else. Definitely the music and everything. So definitely it is a great thing. It's a great moment, and from the time that Filmfare started, started in Bengal, in Kolkata, and celebrating Bengali cinema as well, we really got very excited, thinking wow, fantastic, and this is also a part of it now, because like the way Filmfare has got into other regions, Calcutta is also another one. Yes.
Thank you so much, Ms. Malik, firstly for gracing us with your presence, and secondly for all of those wonderful thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, that definitely was lovely. We'd like to now open the floor for media Q&A, and let's take a few media questions.
Thank you, Himanshi. Hi everyone, I am Paridhi from the PR team. I will be asking the questions to all of you on behalf of media. I'd like to start with Mr. Jitesh Pillai. There's a question from Info India for you, Jitesh. How do you think Bangla industry has evolved over the past years, and how Filmfare has contributed to this change?
It's a mixed bag, actually, honestly. Sometimes the cinema is very good, sometimes the cinema is middling. It's like Bollywood, or it's like anywhere else. But some of the gems that that come out of Bangla cinema is so rare and so precious that it befuddles me. Like last year, there was a film about, I forget the name. I think it was Projapati. I'm not sure. Film about two little children, which won the best film and best director award. It's the ethos. It took about 5 to 7 years to make. The children grew up.
Is it Shahj Patel?
No,
I think it's Shahj Patel.
Shahj Patel Wappa was much earlier.
Was about two children. Yeah.
Yes, it was a lot like Shahj Patel.
Okay.
Last year, it won the best director and best film last year.
Okay.
So and then there was another film about the migration. There was a film about a migration, and that again the director had pawned his wife needed a dialysis, and he had pawned his money to make the film. For me, it's the stories behind the stories really which are so moving. It is also for me a celebration of the human spirit, and I think a lot of Bengali films, right from Pather Panchali to the latest films, somewhere, it really talks about emancipation. It talks about the survival of the spirit. It talks about the soul. So more than Filmfare contributing to that, I think it is essentially the ethos. It is essentially the spirit behind the films which really move me. That's what I would say.
Right. Okay. Thank you. The next question is from Ek Din. This question is for Mr. Sunil Agrawal. What message does Joy Personal Care want to promote through its association with Filmfare?
See, it's all about Filmfare celebrates talent and creativity here, and we are born out of Bengal, a brand which, and for Bangla cinema, there's a lot of creativity around, and we as a brand stand for it's a women-centric man basically, and our core ideology is every woman is born beautiful. She just has to take care of herself, and this is how. And the Bengali film, the way they promote and project on the natureness and the naturalness of the women power. So that way there is a connect. So that is how, and being a brand born out of here, we always try to associate with this type of property which promotes excellence.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Agrawal. Next question is by Sukh Khabar for Koel. What can the audience expect from your performance at Filmfare Bangla Awards 2024?
I'm just looking forward to having a lot of fun actually on stage, because these are the most popular numbers that I'll be dancing on, from Paglu Thoda Sa Kar Le Romance to Rangbaz, and all of it, from O Madhu, and the most popular blockbuster songs I'm going to perform. So I'm just going to have a lot of fun. This is what I know, that I'm going to have fun, and I'm sure I can put that energy in my audience also, and they will be having some good fun.
Next question is for Ms. Paulami Roy. The question is from Dainik Vishwamitra. How does Joy Personal Care ensure that its sponsorship with Filmfare aligns with the brand's overall objectives?
So, 4 years back, I think we started our association with Filmfare in general, and the ethos was very simple. And I think we had a very healthy discussion with Jitesh on this. It is the trophy. If you look at the trophy, it's a black lady. A black lady, everybody wants to take home. And the history of Filmfare says that the film critic journalist was a lady who later on, when passed away, in her memory, Filmfare had started. When you look at that, Joy as a brand always talks about breaking the stereotypes that are attached to a woman. Especially skin color has been a huge problematic area for women in Asia. And when we look at the ethos, how Filmfare started, it is dedicated to one of the film critics, journalists who was a woman. The fact that it's a black statue, which is so beautiful. This resonates with the core ideology of our brand, where we constantly promote one fact that if you want to grow fairer, taller, thinner, don't use our products. Use our products if you want to retain your natural self. You were not born with dry skin, chipped nails, dry hair. You were born with beautiful skin. We want to give our products to help you maintain that. And that is the beauty of every woman. So as a brand, when we did our research, we realized that there's too much pressure that is put on the physical beauty of a woman. And by default, we try to constantly, stress out ourselves. So we said, we're going to be a brand who would say, hey, you don't need to do that. You just need to take care of yourself. This being the ethos, a property like Filmfare is a very natural fit, where we don't talk about anything which stereotypes of women. We talk about celebrating women in the most beautiful form. So I think when you talk of Filmfare, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is the trophy, beautiful black lady. And that became the starting point of our association. We, of course, have associated with 2 regional and one of the Bollywood property as well. So technically going back, our association with Filmfare started from there, and then we took up more association with the regional platforms as well.
The next question is by PTI. Jesh, this question is for you. What is the thought of the Filmfare jury on the present Bengali film industry?
Well, like I said, it's a mixed bag. So there's some when you sift and see through the films, there's some very good cinema and there's some very middling cinema. So like I said, the aim is to, whether it's is not box office so much as excellence in cinema, quality, a sort of, where you see craftsmanship, where you see thought, where you see like anything that's ennobling. I think the jury always likes to, like, if you see the Bollywood awards this time, the best director and best film went to a film called 12th Fail. Now, the 12th Fail was the celebration of the human spirit. It didn't matter if it made 500 crores at the box office or 10 crores at the box office or 50 crores. It was a successful film, but the thought behind that was even more noble. I think nobility of thought always, I'm guessing, that the jury always, it's a certain poetic expression, it's a certain nobility of thought that the jury always settles for at the end of the day. What are you saying through your film? Are you wanting to make us a better human being? Are you going to, is this going to make me a changed person when I step out of the cinema hall? Is this noble enough? And when you look at that and your parameters of judging a film are that, it becomes so much more easy. Is this a noble cause? And I'm not saying films have to educate or there has to be infotainment, but I'm saying somewhere all of us want to become better human beings. And sometimes films help you do that.
This is the last question. This is from the Inert Eye. The question is for Koil. Koil, how is your experience to be associated with Filmfare Bangla, and how does it felt to win Filmfare in the past?
So about my association with Filmfare, from the first time that Filmfare started in Bengal, it was fantastic. And, all through, I think I'd gone for all the Filmfare awards till now. And then it was amazing that, like how Jitesh just mentioned about, the kind of thoughts that go into a film and the spirit of the film and all those things really count. And which is why, the best of the best win. And so that is great. And definitely, as a cinema lover myself, I definitely, I always used to be looking forward to seeing Filmfare earlier when it only used to happen in Bombay. But then even after that, when it started in Bengal, it was fantastic. It was such a great experience, seeing and watching, and there was the performances and the war and the I think finally even the nominee, the people who would be getting and who would also not be getting, even being in the nomination is such a great honor when it comes to Filmfare. So yeah, it is great, and I'm really looking forward to this on the 29th. And having lots of fun performing on stage, and also I would be whistling behind, and I would be cheering up for all the others who would be getting them the awards, and also for those who have tried their best and maybe that wasn't their night, maybe another night for them.
All right. Thank you, Koil. This was the end of the media Q&A. Over to you, Himanshi.
Thank you so much to the media fraternity for all of those wonderful questions. And as we now conclude the press conference, I'm going to extend once again a heartfelt gratitude to everybody for being a part of this celebration. We eagerly anticipate the award ceremony in Kolkata on the 29th of March, and we're looking forward to honoring the best in the industry. For the latest updates, please visit filmfare.com and please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Let's continue together to celebrate the magic of Bengali film cinema together. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being our wonderful guests here this afternoon. Have a pleasant day ahead. And a big thank you to all of our media fraternity for joining us as well. On behalf of Filmfare, this is your host for the afternoon, Himanshi, signing off. Thank you.